Alright, thought I'd attempt to make this video. It looks like it's a mess here. Try to excuse that. I'll explain to you what I'm doing today. Today we got a Batwing fairing. This is the 2004 Honda Sabre. It's the 1100C2. So I have a lot of stuff apart here, but I'll kind of just give you the gist of what it takes to even get to this point. I finally mounted this to the bike. So, with starting, you're gonna have to take your wheel off. That's one. In order to get the wheel off, you have to get your brake caliper here off. And then your speed sensor kind of sits here next to the wheel. The rod that pushes through here. You need to get this off to get the wheel off. Now, you can always go and check other videos and figure out how to do that properly for your bike. But for this bike, this is my bike, I had to get the wheel off. So once you get the wheel off, if you have, I'll show you these covers. If you have these, something like this, covering your shock, you need to take the shock all the way out. So once you remove the shock, I'll show you guys how to do that. There'll be two bolts here on the side on the shock, and this thing will just kind of just pop off. It's not on there tight. Now, how I was able to get my shocks out, you have two bolts here before you take that middle shaft out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll be able to back whatever the nut size is here out. And then I guess you could use like a small hammer and a pin to push it out, or you can do a multitude of different ways there. So once you remove that, it helps to remove at least one side of this, as although this is a very small piece here, it is still some kind of material that is going to bind these two shocks together. So once I released that, it was a lot easier. Now, to get the shock out, I had a bolt here, pinching it, and a bolt, where is it? A bolt right here where I'm touching. And those two bolts come out, and then you should just be able to take some kind of soft press style push, and see this one here. Try not to damage it. I damaged mine right here, but I was using a screwdriver, so maybe I should have used the other end. But I ended up using the other end to officially get this out. It's going to feel like it doesn't want to come out, and it's going to be quite a process to hammer out. So just kind of stay consistent and just keep hitting. It will slowly go down and push out that way. So you got the clamp here. Remember the bolt up in the front, and then one bolt here. And then this will just push downward. It's going to be a lot harder to get it out than it will be to get back in. It's actually not that hard to get it back in. I was able to slide it in just fine. Now, onto the brackets. I had issues with the brackets, and I know the paperwork said it was going to require some kind of fabrication, so I can't be too upset. That's the fabrication that was to be expected. I had to go with a longer bolt here because the ones that came with this kit were too short, so I had to get an inch spacer, which actually came with the kit, so surprising. I was able to use inch spacers on each side. You'll be able to see inch spacer there and inch spacer right here. With the longer bolts, go down to your local hardware store, bring the screw if it doesn't work with you, and you'll be able to get something longer to make it work. Now, it doesn't sit perfect, but it's mounted pretty solid. I mean, it's not going anywhere. I'm not planning to do anything crazy when it comes to weight, so I'm not worried about it not holding.